Here we have the Mount Lyell shrew doing the one behavior that it does best, eating.
So this is the first ever footage of a Mount Lyell shrew alive, and we captured it just last fall. My name's Vishal Subramanyan. I'm a recent graduate from the College of Natural Resources at UC Berkeley, and I specialize in wildlife photography.
Hi, my name is Prakrit Jain, and I'm in my third year here studying integrative biology with an emphasis on ecology, evolution, and organismal biology. So here we can see the way that it's devouring this small cricket. They would eat basically any insect we would place in front of them. I guess they really can't afford to be picky with how much they need to eat.
Shrews in general are a really difficult animal to study because they have these incredibly fast metabolisms. So almost every single time that they're captured in a trap, they're almost always found dead because these traps are set overnight, and by the time they're collected in the morning, the shrew is dead in the trap. So it's because of that the Mount Lyell shrew has never really been observed or recorded alive. I would say it was one of the most difficult expeditions I've been on because having to stay up through the night when it's like 15 degrees was definitely hard, but it was also like very rewarding, and the moments that we had with the shrews, getting to photograph them, getting to see them up close is kind of what kept us going.
The lower part of its range has become too warm and too unsuitable, and instead it's being pushed up into the alpine zone. And of course, after the alpine zone, there's nowhere else for it to go.
I think an important thing to realize is when we're talking about more broad trends of biodiversity loss, we see a lot of the species that we're losing on a global scale aren't these traditionally charismatic species, like wolves or lions or tigers, but it's often these smaller overlooked species like a Mount Lyell shrew.